my grandfather came here, like I said, from Scotland after the war. He was freeborn, all freeborn. He wasn't a slave.
Mm-hmm.
And why he migrated here, I do not know. He married this lady, Cora Brown. They decided they needed transportation. So transportation back in those days was kind of rough. The only thing he had was a horse. So then he had two horses. He bought two. One horse was named Charlie. That was his workhorse, the one that pulled the pump wagon and all that. Then he decided that Grandma Cora, which was his wife, when she dressed up to go to church on Sunday, she needed another horse for a Sunday horse. And he was a fast horse. His name was Sock. And there was Charlie and Sock. They were the two horses that kept him going. And after that, I think Daddy came along, and then Dad decided that, he was about 14 or something like that, Back in those days, he didn't go to school too much, as long as your parents had a business, you were qualified and willing to learn, it was fine, back in those days. But then Dad was interested in his work, which was his daddy's work. Okay, then he started making hand pumps. They would go in the woods and cut a big log, a tree, about that large in diameter, and I guess about 12, 14 feet tall. And they had a lathe back in those days, a wooden lathe, and on Annie, I could hear him, she was telling me about that, hear her now telling me about that. She would take and turn the crank. So this here lathe would cut through the wood of these logs and make a hole in the middle of it, so that you could pump. Then it had another rod that went down in that, and it would pump the water out the well. That's where he made his pumps. Wow. He's a smart old man. I think Daddy had to come out of school. On account of his father, he got sick, to take care of the business over. So that left Daddy making the pumps and doing all the work. So then the business grew. After his father passed, he just got the business. It grew and grew and grew. Then Daddy decided, I don't want this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this here. So he met my mother. That broke the ball game up. And then we started putting the wells in by hand. We did, and that was hard work. Raise that big hammer up and down by hand with muscle and all that stuff. So then I told Dad, I said, Dad, one thing, I said, these guys get these machines. I said, maybe we can find a used machine somewhere and buy that, and we can do the same thing. And luckily we did.